Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah powering forward here. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Now Simons. And it's Guardiola. Rijkaard. Mbappe. And here's Xavi Simons. Simons. Bellingham. Played in. Messi. And here's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Nice bit of trickery. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it into space. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way, and the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Maignan. Now it's Perez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good ball, good take. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he latch on to this? He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he...
That, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just...
Decent chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that's it. To thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is... Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Clipped into space. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Chiesa. He's through. And the shot! Guardiola. Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 21.
Sporting already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now here's the delivery. Rudiger gets it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. For a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Backward it goes. Guardiola! Too close for comfort. Bellingham. Tomori gets across to intercept that. Now it's Chiesa. João Neves. João Neves unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. Chelsea have a free kick. Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Neves. Decent chance! Goal! Sporting! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Could be danger here. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Simons is onto this. And the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Mbappe! Just off target.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Dumfries cuts out the pass, and shifted it to the flank. Messi. Koundé did just about enough to come out. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiesa is onto it in a flash. That ball looks a good one. Chiesa. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is a little undercooked. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Chiesa just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide, and that's aimed into the middle. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Chance here to counter. Chiesa. And no, that was never going to make it. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Hazard has it out wide and in space. It's a quick ball upfield. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can get that clear. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hazard tries a deft little ball. Great chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
And now he has 2. Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking for the run. Can he finish? He has done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to...
Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
The pass has gone astray. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Some really good ball movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's on it. Can he get away? Koundé. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Sorloth. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Opts for safety. And they've got a throw.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Chelsea to make a substitution. Looks to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's intervened well there. Chelsea must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
João Neves. And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Chiesa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 9. Número 3. Número 4. Vão dar os seus lugares.
João Neves plays it short.
Número 17.
And he shoots!
Número 2.
And now they can spring out of defence. McTominay played into space. It's come to nothing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Azar coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
McTominay. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! He scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Sporting could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope...
And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Simons. There's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options. Chance! Goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he plays one through. Shapes to shoot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And think...
Ekitike! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Good read, needed to be. Otto gets rid without sophistication. Tries to play it through. Chelsea have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. An instinctive delivery. And they're back on the ball again. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guardiola. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Xavi Simons. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now he's off and running. Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Griezmann. Threads one in. And it's Serginho. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, he's got a... Ekitike! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bellingham. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Van Dijk. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. In once more. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ekitike is offering a wry smile there.
Xavi Simons. And it's Bellingham. And he's worked it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be
Griezmann.
1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, super find. That's the keeper's ball. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. And he's away. Real chance. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. They get a throw in. Guardiola. Looking for the run. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mohamed Salah.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a little off target. And he's in on goal! And the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A case now of complete control. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Messi, and he's being shifted off it. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And how did he not make it 4? This their second corner of the game. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian...
Mbappe! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard is the guilty party there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Keeper's got good distance on that. Spread it left. Oh, he's onto this. That is good strength. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Otto makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is short and sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! The breakthrough strike!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that is a little undercooked. Olise, and he's had a hit! Oh, he's hit the bar! Rijkaard. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Mbappe is on his own. It's a goal kick. Mbappe gets a foot in here, picked out brilliantly. Alex Simons. Bellingham. He's on real chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Xavi Simons, Bellingham, nicely shaped ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Lewandowski. Shot could be on. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely, now then. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they can counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe! And he shoots!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Played towards the front line. Elise. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Mbappe gets into a good position. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Pedri. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Simons, he's found a way through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was travelling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. He could be in here. And it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Neymar. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here. Tries a shot! It's there! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. That's been slipped through. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Xavi Simons. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Lewandowski. Played into space out wide. Messi. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. Xavi Simons gets into some space. Oh, that was vital. Olise. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he cuts out the supply. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Oh, super ball. And he's in. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So here comes the substitution. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's the keeper's ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedri. And it's Azar. It's played through for him. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Brilliantly cut out. He shifted it to the flank. That is a great pick out. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. Wirtz. Now it's Solot. And he plays one through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
you